Are you flying to Belgrade in a few weeks? Or maybe there is a wedding coming up or a visit to the family. In that case, a 500-word vocabulary list is not much use to you right now. So you want to know where to start. And one thing makes that easier than you think. Serbian is written the way it sounds. So one letter equals one sound. Always. There are no exceptions. And for a first real conversation, you don't have to grind away at Serbian for years. So over the next 7 days, we'll go through it together, day by day. Let's get started. One thing up front. You won't be fluent in 7 days. The 7 cases and word pairs alone take months. You won't manage that in a week, no matter what anyone promises you. But what you will manage in a week are the words and sentences you will need on the trip or with the family. Plus, you will get the nerve and the confidence to really use them. On day 1, we start with 5 greetings, and they differ depending on who you're meeting and what time of the day it is.
Zdravo, ćao, dobar dan, dobro jutro, dobro veče, laku noć.
Serbian also separates informal and formal you, just like German does.
Kako si? Kako ste?
So if you're unsure, go with the polite form. That way you'll never get it wrong. And there's only one answer to how are you.
Dobro sam.
Plus, 2 words you'll need constantly from now on.
Hvala. Molim.
Thank you and please. So, day 1 in one sentence, say the words out loud along with the audio until they stick and until you stop mixing formal and informal words. Then you can enter and leave any conversation without having to think about it. On day 2, we deal with the script. Serbian has 2 alphabets, but you only need 1. Latin is completely enough for beginning and for traveling. You'll mainly see Cyrillic on official buildings and street signs. And as I said before, what's written is what's spoken. 3 sounds show that nicely because they always sound the same. So have a listen to the 3 sounds.
Š, Đ, Č.
So, your goal today is not to learn Cyrillic. You obviously can't do that in a day, but recognizing 5 letters is plenty. You'll do exactly these short rounds in the Ling app too, just a few minutes a day. So that was day 2. Compare the letter pairs a few times and that is it. After that, you won't stop in front of a sign again, and you'll pronounce new words correctly on first reading. On days 3 and 4, we tackle entire sentences. A single sentence pattern covers almost everything. Can I? And then you just attach a verb to it. Try it on. Pay by card. Get the menu. Plus 20 core words, all of them listed on the screen. Numbers, water, coffee, bread, where is, how much is that, yes and no. Learning words one by one, by the way, won't get you far. They only stick once you've used them in real conversation. That's what the Ling app is built for. Proper dialogues with native speaker audio. So, days 3 and 4, practice the pattern out loud 2 or 3 verbs. The word list is there to look things up, not to memorize. That will get you through restaurants, market and shop. Now you'll hear it all in order.
Mogu li da probam? Mogu li da platim karticom? Mogu li da dobijem meni? Mogu li da dobijem kafu? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Voda, kafa, hleb, gde je, koliko košta, da, ne.
On days 5 and 6, we get into the culture and look at politeness. Being polite here mostly means paying attention to what's in front of you. Same informal formal thing as day 1. Once more in a moment, so it really sticks. And to land properly on the cultural side, there are 3 Serbian sayings, each with a translation on screen. Have a listen.
Hvala ti, hvala vam. Bez muke nema nauke.
And saying them at the right moment does more for you than studying pages of grammar. People notice immediately that you've engaged with more than just vocabulary. So days 5 and 6 are easy to make. Just picture a situation for each saying where you actually use, then you won't have to memorize it at all. And on the last day, let's look at 5 typical mistakes most Serbian learners make. Mixing up gender, translating too literally from your language, waiting too long before daring to speak, ignoring Cyrillic completely, and panicking about the cases. For number 3, speaking, the only thing that helps is practice, ideally without an audience. In the Ling app's pronunciation feature, you start out talking to your phone only. You get corrected without embarrassing yourself in front of anyone, and you can practice as often as you like. And now, your practice conversation for today. Order a coffee, pay, and say goodbye. Take a screenshot of the dialogue and read it out loud at least twice. You'll find more everyday dialogues like this in Ling, with audio and direct feedback. So, Day 7. Go through the 5 most common mistakes once, then read the practice conversation out loud twice. After that, you'll know where you stumbled, and the sequence will stick. With the first 2 mistakes, you'll hear the difference yourself. Correct first, then wrong. So to recap your week. Day 1, the greetings. Day 2, the alphabet. Not nearly as bad as it looked. Days 3 and 4, 20 words plus the can I pet. Days 5 and 6, politeness and saying. And day 7, the mistakes and your practice conversation. And you've earned yourself a bonus along the way. Serbian, Croatian, and Bosnian share over 90% of their vocabulary. Speak one of them and you'll understand the other 2. So whether your trip is next week or next month, you've got to start now. If you want to keep going, all 3 languages, Serbian, Croatian, and Bosnian, are in the Ling app with real conversations and native speaker audio. Link is in the description.